Section 311 of the Lincoln Storybook by Henry L. Williams. Help Me Let Go. Read for LibriVox.org by Magdalena Cook. Help Me Let Go. The year 1862 had its gold in the victories of Murfreesboro and Perryville in the west, but in the neighborhood of the capital General Burnside's defeat at Fredericksburg, while his supporters counted on his justifying his superseding McClellan, clouded all Washington. The staff officer, footnote, an account says it was Governor Curtin in person, who brought the painful news, saw that the President was so saddened that he faltered an apology for the nature of his mission. I wish, Mr. President, that I might be the bearer of good instead of bad news. I wish I brought the intelligence by which you could conquer or get rid of these rebellious states. His hearer smiled at the essay to cheer him, who believed he would never sleep again, and related, with a view to enliven him also, the story of Help Me Let Go. The version, circulating viva voce, ran as follows. That reminds me of the camp where a bear suddenly made his appearance and scattered the party. All save one shinned up trees or got behind rocks, and that one meeting the animal head on, before he could turn, seized Bruin by the ears and held on like grim death to a dead nigger. Recovering from their fright, the hunters came out of ambush and were unable to do anything but laugh at the fix their friend was in. "You ain't mastered, are you?" asked they. "Not licked, but I want you to help me let go." Mr. Lincoln expressed himself when he said he was so slow to learn and slow to forget. The two qualities are redeemed by his wonderful ease and quickness in remembering. To quote well is good, but to quote fitly is better. His intimates noticed that he would re-echo a story, a smile, or a tag, and so neatly apply it that it seemed fresh on the second use. He was an admirable actor, though not appreciated in that light, for he could reappear in the same part without palling. Hence one often meets his stories, as for instance this one. His life-law partner, Herndon, tells it as used toward a petty judge in Illinois, of inferior ability to Lincoln's. It was a murder case, and this bully on the bench kept ruling against Herndon and Lincoln. A material point was ruled adversely just at the refreshment recess. Lincoln withdrew sore, as he believed that the judge was personally controverting his positions. He avowed his own feelings, and announced, "I have determined to crowd the court to the wall and regain my position before night." As Judge Herndon was a bystander, his account of the further proceedings must be as faithful as veracious. At the reassembling of court, Mr. Lincoln rose to read a few authorities in support of his position, keeping within the bounds of propriety just far enough to avoid reprimand. He characterized the continuous rulings against him as not only unjust but foolish, and, figuratively speaking, peeled the court from head to foot. Lincoln was alternately furious and eloquent, and after pursuing the court with broad facts and pointed inquiries in rapid succession, he made use of this homely incident to clinch his argument. The tale is given as about a wild boar. In either phrase, the point is that the judge was attached to his Tartar and wanted to be let go. The prosecution tried in vain to break Lincoln down, concludes Mr. Herndon, and the judge, badgered effectually by Lincoln's masterly arraignment of law and fact, pretended to see the error of his former position, and finally reversed his decision in his tormentor's favor. Lincoln saw his triumph and surveyed a situation of which he was master. End of section 311. This recording is in the public domain.